Hey everyone, Vlad here, and today I'm going to do a quick review of the new mainframe bundle that just released in the Atomic Shop. I think it has some potential and some cool items included. It's definitely cheaper than buying it all together. So without further ado, let's jump right in and take a look at everything. Alright, so this shot has pretty much everything in it except for the mainframes. I'm about to show you those. Here they are. And they're pretty cool. They're definitely the highlight of the bundle. You can buy everything in this bundle individually, but if you want everything, it's cheaper to get the bundle. Our first item is this Vault-Tec themed locker, and it is under the stash boxes area of the camp building. It's not a floor decor item, it is a stash box underneath the Atomic Shop stash box items. The next thing is this fan that is a wall decor item. You can find it under the wall decor tab of the building menu. It's pretty cool. It fits the vault theme, so it's there. It's nothing special or crazy. Then we have some surprises. I thought that this tree would be a floor decor item, but it's actually in the light category. So if you plan on putting a bunch of these, know that it's going to eat all of your light budget. And they're found at the end of these like future tech light bundles, both that and the Hollywood light. But you can put these trees pretty close together without them saying that you can't place them. Some of that might be because I'm building in the vault here, and there's some relaxed rules as far as building them though. So that's what those trees look like. And then we have this wall light, which is right above it in the build menu, along with a bunch of the other wall attaching lights. But there's 4 of them on here, and they are pretty dim. They're not going to light up your entire room, but they are cool because they do have this yellow glow to them. I built them here in a more darker area of the vault, and they give a nice yellow glow instead of a white glow, so I can see them coming in useful for certain types of builds. And then this is the Hollywood light. It is pretty bright. It's kind of like a floodlight effect, but it is not like the normal floodlight. The normal floodlight requires you to attach a wire to it to power it. This one is just kind of an area of power that has to be around. You don't have to attach a wire to it, and it is a little bit less dim than the actual spotlight. Now these are the consoles, and they are under floor decor. They do snap together. There's a few different variants. I'll cycle through those real quick for you. A couple of different end caps for turning corners, and then some different consoles of varying heights and shapes, so you can kind of put them together how you would like and make them fit. Here I've kind of thrown some together. Now these do have like the strongest snapping I have seen on any object in the camp menu. They'll jump across the room to snap to the next one. Some of them have that wood panel on the end, but most of it is this greenish metal finish, front and back. And then they put a lot of detail into these. Even though they're under floor decor, they do have all these lights that are going, and you also will see a lot of the little meters and stuff. They have the needles kind of going back and forth, and we also have some like vacuum tube lights that are kind of going on some of these, but you can see the detail they put into these, and that's what I think makes them stand out. And because you can't interact with them outside of the build menu, they just light up and kind of fill area, but they really are nice assets to have for the building. And you can do which is possible with some of the other type of things that snap side by side. You can get them to float by placing them on an item and then removing an object from the middle. And I can see that being useful for using these for some sort of high-tech type cabinet in a kitchen or something, especially since we have those corner pieces that allow us to turn corners with them pretty easily. And then the last thing that we have in this bundle are these floors, and I think they're the disappointing part of this bundle. There's only 3 floors, and they do have a good texture to them. They do have a nice little carpet feel to them. The only problem I have is that they don't really match the pictures that are in the Atomic Shop. It's very apparent that somebody has doctored these images from the Atomic Shop and upped the contrast. Look at how blue that carpet is. See how it stands out amongst that black? And so somebody's edited these to increase the contrast, whereas when you actually see them in the camp, they're pretty dull and kind of gray, just missing that luster that showed up in the Atomic shop. So I'm a little bit disappointed with them. I still like them overall in the choices, but a little bit disappointed there. So that's the entire bundle, and I hope it helps you out with your buying decisions and maybe some thoughts on how to use them in the camp. So stick around, and I'm going to show you what I did with these new mainframe consoles. I recently had built a Star Trek Enterprise build, and the bridge was pretty cool. I merged some items into walls to kind of get that feel of things and consoles in the wall, but with these I was able to really just bring that straight forward and kind of make it pop where it hadn't done so before. With just having these makes it really fit the theme. So here's some examples of what I did. I also replaced my doors that I had there with some of the shelter entrances, and I think that's a good use of those doors, and it kind of fits what I had going on with this build. So hopefully this inspires you with some different things to do. You can get things to place in the walls by throwing a flamethrower on them, breaking them, and then placing your stuff in the middle, and then rebuilding your wall. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Until next time, I'll catch you later.